Right, here we start off from ladder style gate. Some of the road surface here is like corrugated iron, so I'm hoping that this rig up of mine takes the shock. They do the roads in the traditional English way in the park here. They put down sticky stuff and sling gravel on it and leave it to the broken windscreens and the cars until it's all flattened down, and then it dries out nicely like corrugated iron and everybody's happy. Over on the right here is it used to be troops billets during the war, I believe, and then that was used in the 1948 Olympic Games. That was used as places to stay for the athletes. It was all a lot less grand in those days, I guess. Right, here we come to Dark Hill. So called, I assume, because of the tree cover all over it. Thank you. It's unusual here. Most people are much better with bikes than that. Bit more of the corrugated stuff. Nice and close, thank you. That van there is illegal in the park, no commercial vehicles. If there's a cop, they'll stop him. He's Polish, you can't know. I wouldn't normally come to the park and cycle on a Saturday. It's just too many cars, too many people. It's much better in the week, but I just wanted to try this out, and the weather looks like being a bit rainy for the next few days, so thought I'd give it a whirl. down the hill there, and then off to the left takes you down to Ham Gate, Ham Common, all the nice pubs down there, and then the riverside. Ah, look at his little ones crossing the road. The little guy there in the red looks really professional. So I think you hear the planes on here, but that's Heathrow Airport, about, I don't know what it is, 5, 6, 7 miles to the west, northwest.
Because this is basically
This on the left here, if you want to cycle off-road, this track where these guys are, if you can see that, I don't know if the lens is wide enough, but where these guys are, that goes right round the park, takes slight, you know, follows the road but veers from it at some points. It's really very nice. Baby rabbits running around in the undergrowth there. This is Pembroke House on the left, which is a coffee bar, cafeteria, a very smart one, which used to be the home of the philosopher Bertrand Russell, where he, by all accounts, spent an extremely unhappy childhood. So I guess money can't buy you everything. Big party going on the right over there. Coming up to Richmond Gate on the left here, and I don't know if the lens takes it in or not, but you'll see Star and Garter home used to be a residential home for ex-servicemen, wounded servicemen and so on. Simon Weston's the patron of that. We'll take a right here, there it is. That's Richmond Gate there. Another lady who can't really knows what she's bloody doing. You should see that in a minute, but I've just seen it, the City of London over there. Prudential Building, the erotic gherkin. There's Battersea Power Station, Post Office Tower. Even on the old bicycle, it's all like being in the country here, but even on the bicycle I can be there in half an hour. As we come over the rise here, on the right hand side at about 2 o'clock, it's coming up now. There's the city on the left. I love that site. And there's the Royal Ballet School up there's the Royal Ballet School at the end of the trees there. Here's the city straight ahead now. Small herd of deer over to the left-hand side getting admired. Oh, I think it's a mistake coming today, there's so much traffic. I wish they put a toll on this, on the park really, because at least that way to stop people using it as a shortcut, which is what probably most of these cars are doing. Over to the left here is, turn left at the roundabout here is Sheen Gate, and if you turn right at this little roundabout that takes you up to the Royal Ballet School. I'm getting smacked in the face with loads of insects now. There's the Roehampton Flats ahead. As I understand it, some years ago they thought, well, view from the park is rather lovely and unspoilt looking in this direction towards Roehampton, so why don't we just put up some concrete tower blocks there? Can you believe that the architect, I forget his name now, but the architect who put those up got an award? That's Roehampton Gate there. Here's the perimeter track on the left. And then over on the left here is a... I don't know if they still do. You used to be able to hire Kalkhoff bikes there. It's quite a heavy wind now. Yeah, I used to be able to hire Kalkhoff bikes there, take around the park. I mean, I don't ever recall seeing one, but apparently you could. But you can hire ordinary bikes as well. There's a lazy way of walking the dog. Over the top of Beverley Brook. She doesn't mind though. Quite a headwind at the moment. There's a crow having a go at a baby rabbit there, chasing it all over the place. That's the kind of guy, LA55, EFF. People like that, even in a park, they have to overtake. No matter what, they'll quite happily injure somebody, but it's very important that they save that half a second. Admittedly, they'll lose it. as soon as they get behind another car, but it's very important. Bit more corrugation, and then we're coming up to corrugation on the road. Oh, the road to the right there, that goes up to the Royal Ballet School again, and also the pen ponds, which are really lovely with all the water birds there. This is the hill that everybody dreads coming up in the park here. It's not really too bad, but it's Broomfield Hill. It's pretty damn steep at the end of it. Go out to the middle here to avoid the bad surface, but keep an eye on the rear mirror so that I can move over when necessary. Right, that's that for now. Don't know what's going on here. Oh, some sort of cycling event by the looks of it. Down on the right here, if one were to follow the path, you come down to the beautiful Isabella plantation, which really is stunning. This time of year with all the flowers out. I've actually written to the park authorities, Royal Parks Authority, to say if anybody's going to be recommended for MBEs or wherever it is, at some point the blokes who design and look after that park, they should get one. If anybody deserves it, they do. And here we come up to the finish. Now the style gate again.